Hi, I am back. Let's pick up where we left off. Okay. So I read to you guys the executive orders that Trump has signed. We went over to reinstating Title 42, mass deportations, ending birthright citizenship, border wall, and empowering law enforcement. Now let's get into transgender lunacy. Okay. Transgender lunacy. Do y'all know what lunacy means? Lunacy is another word for lunatic. Lunacy describes a state of insanity. So when they say transgender lunacy, they're trying to say y'all crazy. I don't know if y'all remember this or if y'all have ever heard of this. There used to be a treatment for transgender people. They used to stick transgender people in psychiatric wards to give them psychiatric evaluation because they felt like this was a form of mental incompetency. Okay? They felt like this was a form of mental disease. You waking up a whole man, but you trying to change yourself into a woman. You waking up a whole girl, but you trying to change yourself into a man. Something that is physically impossible to do. Something that is genetically impossible to do. That's why they call it lunacy. They saying you're a straight lunatic out here. You're a straight lunatic out here in these streets. That's what he called it. That's what they used to call it back in the day too. Transgender lunacy. So that's why President Trump has now said that there are only going to be two genders, male and female. There are only two genders, male and female. He said that, and I got the clip to play. Let me play that clip. He said that. He said, there are only two genders, male and female. Let me see if I got that here. Let me see if that is this it. This might.
Sir.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy.
Y'all heard what he said. You heard what your president said. You voted for him. You heard what your president said. Now he is talking about DEI, which is diversity, equity, and inclusion. He's getting rid of that. I reported last night, if y'all was on my live last night, I reported that all of his federal employees that were hired through DEI, he has placed them on leave and he has plans to lay them off because he's getting rid of DEI altogether. Another person that then got rid of DEI, Mark Zuckerberg, the person that made Instagram and Facebook, Meta Universe, the person that's over the Meta Universe, he done got rid of DEI too. Oh yeah. It's a thing. It's happening. So also what he's trying to do is to bring the federal employees back to work. You know, we were doing work from home due to COVID. We had to go to work from home. Trump say, fuck that. It's been 5 years. COVID gone. Come on back to the office, fat. Come on back to the office. That's what he said. He's signing the paperwork to bring y'all ass back to work. Let's look at it. Let's look at it.
Sir, the next item, as you announced in your speech, is a requirement that federal workers return to full-time in-person work immediately.
Y'all ass gotta go back to work. You better have your mask on, even though it has been proven that masks don't work. But continue to wear your mask. Go ahead. I'm not, Dr. Fauci said it. The person that was that just got pardoned by Biden. He said it, not me. All right. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. What's this here?
Trump's Justice Department places a freeze on civil rights cases and is considering changing police reform deals made after George Floyd and Breonna Taylor murders. President Donald Trump's Justice Department has paused some civil rights work and might change police reform agreements made during President Biden's term, according to memos seen by the Associated Press. The department has stopped filing new legal cases for now and asked staff to report any agreements finalized in the last 90 days. These agreements, called consent decrees, are court-enforced plans to fix problems in police departments found guilty of civil rights violations. 2 agreements under review involve police reforms in Louisville, Kentucky, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. Both were created after investigations into police misconduct, including the cases of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. These agreements still need a judge's approval to take effect. Under President Trump's first term, the Justice Department limited the use of consent decrees. His new team, led by conservative attorney Harmeet Dillon, is expected to bring more changes to civil rights policies. The timeline for the freeze is unclear, but the memos say it gives Trump's team time to decide on the department's next steps.
So he getting rid of all of our civil rights programs that were designated to help people of color like me, to stop the police department and law enforcement from doing things like how they did to Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. He's trying to correct all of that, and he's trying to give the police full immunity. So they can just walk up and pow you and say that they felt like their lives were threatened, or they don't got to say nothing at all because they're already granted full immunity. They won't be placed on administrative leave, and they won't be getting fired, or they won't be placed in prison. This is what he's trying to do. But y'all voted for him though. Hit the like button. It's Auntie here just providing the news. That's all I'm doing. I'm just giving you the news. I'm letting y'all know what you voted for. 4 years. This is what you done. Gonna take us right back to Jim Crow. Gonna take us right back to Jim Crow. Oh my God. But anyway, let's keep going, because he ain't stopping right there. He's not stopping. Let's keep going. What else we got to play for y'all? Let me show y'all this. Let me show you this. What else?
Executive order ordering the declassification of files relating to the assassinations of President John F. Kennedy, Senator Robert F. Kennedy, and the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
That's a big one, huh? A lot of people are waiting for this for years, for decades. And everything will be revealed. Okay? Give that to RFK Jr.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Okay, Thank you very
Mr.
much.
President,
Sir, we-
Now, this is one thing that I can say I agree with him with. Trump has signed, that was Trump signing files declassifying the executive order declassifying the files of Martin Luther King Jr., Robert F. Kennedy, which is John F. Kennedy's brother. He's saying he's finna release all them files to the public, and we're gonna be able to look up and see how your government sat over here and conspired and committed acts against your civil rights. Well, I can't say your civil rights leader because I don't know if y'all black watching me, but the civil rights leader, Martin Luther King Jr., the files are going to be released on him, how they sat here and they tracked this man down, how they sat here and they recorded his phone calls, his conversations, how they sat here and they put a man out here to say, oh, I'm going to kill Martin Luther King. Because that James Ray dude did not do that. He did not kill no Martin Luther the King. Okay. So for John F. Kennedy, they going to release the files showing and telling you who assassinated and killed him, how they sat here and planned for this man's assassination, how they sat here and planned on this man's death, as well as his brother. They finna release all of that. But yeah, they finna release all of that. But is any of these people finna get arrested? Is any of these people finna get arrested? Yeah, you releasing the files and shit, letting us know, you know, who did what, but are they gonna get arrested? Because I know them motherfuckers are still alive. All right, now, Trump. All right, let's keep going.
President Trump speaks on Joe Biden giving out pardons to his family and others. The funny thing is he didn't give himself a pardon.
Let's not talk about pardons. Let's not talk about pardons, okay? He over here picking at Joe Biden about pardons. Let's not talk about pardons, Trump. Please, let's not talk about them, okay?
This guy went around giving everybody pardons. And you know, the funny thing, maybe the sad thing, is he didn't give himself a pardon. And if you look at it, it all had to do with him. But this guy.
If that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, did Trump forget that he is the first president ever to be a felon? He's a felon and he's our president. But you talking about Joe Biden. Oh, you crooked motherfucker. All y'all crooked. Every last one of y'all need to go to jail, under the jail. Trump over here talking about grabbing people by the pussy. All y'all need to go to jail. All of you. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense. Ooh, don't sit over here and talk about pardons when you done pardoned every last one of those people that rioted the White House on January the 6th. You pardoned every last one of them criminals because you a criminal. Damn it. I keep telling y'all, your government don't care about you. Trump full of shit. And we got 4 years of this because you motherfuckers voted him in. This is your president. Okay, let's keep going.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. And I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. And I just want to say thank you.
Some more money. But
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. And I just want to say thank you.
And that's Elon Musk. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was because that's not of me. I didn't know Elon Musk was a Nazi. Elon Musk is a Nazi. Let me show you again. Okay. Y'all don't be listening to me though. Y'all don't be listening to me when I be telling you shit.
And I just want to say thank you for making it happen. Thank you. And I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, never mind. I'm back on now. But anyway, what other person in history have y'all known to do that salute? What other okay. All right. Elon Musk is in this man's cabinet. He's working with this man. A rich billionaire who has never even served his country. He ain't even been in the military. He's not a lawyer. He don't know nothing about the law, nothing whatsoever. Just rich and got money. And because he gave money to Trump's campaign, now he up here saying what he finna do in government and doing the Nazi sign. This is who y'all voted for, though, for 4 years. Trump bringing all his billionaire buddies over here in America to fuck it up. Child, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We all for Trump now. We all for Trump, but we're still in the political aisle. We only got one more video after this. But the video that I want to show y'all is Tim Kaine versus Russell Vought on Russell Vought's woke statement. Tim Kaine was getting on Russell ass. He was like, so food programs like SNAP and children programs, that's a woke thing. So it's too woke to feed the needy. That's what that is. Tim Kaine was getting on Russell ass. Let me show y'all this.
You were the president of the Center for Renewing America, and the think tank produced a 2023 budget proposal calling a commitment to end woke and weaponized government. Do you remember that?
Yes, Senator.
And that's the correct title?
Yes, Senator.
It's 104 pages of details to end woke and weaponized government. And it proposes deep cuts to the SNAP program. Is providing nutrition assistance to low-income kids woke and weaponized?
Senator, I'm not here to talk about the budget that the Center put out. I'm here on behalf of the President.
Yeah, but you just said you did that. I want to know what's woke and weaponized about providing food assistance to low-income kids.
Well, again, I'm not here on behalf of my Center, on behalf of the President.
I know that, but this is your work product. I mean, you can say it's not woke and weaponized, or you can tell me why it's woke and weaponized. I don't think SNAP programs or benefits for kids are woke and weaponized. You agree with me?
When we refer to the federal government being weaponized, we're referring to bureaucracies that.
Okay, so you're not in. You didn't include SNAP. You proposed to cut SNAP, but you're not saying it's woke and weaponized.
Again, I am not going to answer questions about the Center for Renewing
You
America's
propose
products.
deep cuts to Pell Grants. Is helping kids pay for college and helping their families, is that woke and weaponized?
Again, I'm not here to defend the Center for Renewing America's
I get it that you're not here to defend that work product, and I'm going to understand why. You propose deep cuts to Medicaid for millions of low-income families. Why is that woke and weaponized? You propose undermining health insurance. Why is that woke and weaponized? Eliminating tenant-based rental assistance. Why is that woke and weaponized? Eliminating the low-income housing energy assistance program. This was all in your document about ending woke and weaponized government. Okay, let's see. We want to traumatize federal employees, and then we want to take all these programs that help everyday people who are struggling and cut them because they're woke and weaponized. Those are your words, not mine. From the fullness of the heart, the mouth speaks. I yield back. You were the
So that's what Tim Kaine had to say to Russell Vaught, who said that he's vowing to end woke and weaponized government. But then you're cutting into Medicare, you're cutting into SNAP, you're cutting into Section 8, housing assistance, you're cutting into all of that. And that's considered woke and weaponized government. Woke and weaponized government. Woke and weaponized government. Well, this is literally going to be our last video for today in the political segment. I told y'all it wasn't gonna take nothing but probably like an hour to talk about this, but you know, Uncle E had called, and with him being in prison, we're on a time call, so I got to talk to him. So I'm sorry about that, but I was only gonna be here for an hour to talk about the political side because I want y'all to know about everything that's going on. All right. So after this video, we're going to end this live, and then I'm going to jump back into what's going on out here with the people. When I come back live again today, I want to talk about what's going on out here with the people. We got to talk about the shooting that happened in Tennessee and how they trying to pin that boy on us to be a black person. Black people don't do shit like how these people be out here doing. Okay. We just don't. We just don't. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But the last video that I got for y'all is Congressman Glenn Grotham. Okay. Y'all know that TikTok was banned. Well, went through a short temporary ban on the 19th. They shut down on the 19th. Well, a lot of people were very upset about the TikTok ban. And instead of them writing their congressman or writing whoever they need to write to talk to, you know, their congressman, you know, hitting up your congressman, instead of you talking to them, having some type of dialogue, this man went to this congressman's office and burnt that shit down. So not only is you going to jail over TikTok, you got an arson charge on you too. Nah, stupid. Y'all be doing some of the dumbest stuff. Man, look at this.
The TikTok ban might have had everybody on edge, but one teenager went to war over it and landed himself in a jail cell with an arson charge too. According to KTVZ, a 19-year-old Wisconsin male was taken into custody on January 19th after the outside of Congressman Glenn Grotham's office was lit up. Authorities arrested the man after catching him wandering the same strip mall where the office was located. Why in the hell? Okay. Once he was caught, he admitted to the crime and said it was because of the TikTok ban. For context, Grothman, along with 6 other Wisconsin Republican representatives, voted for the ban in April, while Wisconsin Democrats voted against it. In his response to the fire at his office, he says the act was foolish. I don't think anyone would be persuaded to his side of the issue by lighting a congressman's office. So it's kind of foolish. It's kind of a foolish way to go about influencing what Congress does, Grothman said to CBS News. Over 100 million Americans were affected by the TikTok ban, Grothman said. This is the only guy who felt compelled to light fire to his congressman's office.
He said out of 100 million people that were affected by the TikTok ban, yo dumbass. Oh, he didn't say dumbass, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it for him. I'm going to say it how he wanted to say it because he had to be, you know, politically correct. I'm going to say it how he wanted to say it. 100 million people were affected by the TikTok ban, but your dumb ass come over here and burn up my office over TikTok, go to jail. Do not get out for free. Do not collect $200 when you pass go. Go to jail. Now you got an arson charge on you, boy, and you just 19. 19 years old and got an arson charge. You want to know what I was doing at 19? Ooh, let me tell you what Auntie was doing at 19. Not no shit like this. Not burning down people buildings and shit because I'm mad because they took something away from me. The fuck? Auntie was serving her country at 19 years old too. I wasn't worried about what social media app was out. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't get Facebook until I turned like 23. When I got married the first time, that's when I got a Facebook. I don't be big on these social media apps like that. And it damn sure ain't finna make me set nobody building on fire. Trying to hurt somebody, y'all, is crazy. Unplug. Turn your phone off for a little bit. Turn it off. Because if you're out here doing stupid and idiocracy things like that, like things of idiocracy, mental health, is it registering what I'm telling you? And then after he burnt up the man, I don't know if you heard what I was saying. After he burnt up the man, set the man shit on fire, he then went and was walking around the mall, and you done set this man building on fire. He was walking around the mall where he set the building on fire at. World's dumbest criminals. World's dumbest. You hear me? Ain't no way. How much you was smoking? Cause ain't no fucking way I would have set a building on fire and still be walking around the scene of the crime. They found him at the scene of the crime, walking around like he ain't just burned that shit up. Like they ain't got cameras showing that you the one that burnt this shit up. People are just dumb diddy. That's how I look at y'all. That's how I look at y'all. Y'all are so dumb. I'm so serious. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another live with Auntie B Knowing. And I'm coming back later on because I got to talk about the Antioch High School shooting. I got to talk about you children in Massachusetts that beat up a man. Talking about y'all was doing y'all own version of how to catch a predator, and y'all lured the man onto campus and beat him up. Y'all is crazy. Y'all crazy ain't the word for y'all. Cuckoo ain't the word for y'all. Okay? I'll be back later on. I love you. Actually, I'm gonna be back like right after this. I gotta reset my time because we finna be talking. We finna be talking about people, what they doing out here, and then celebrities. You know, we gotta hop right into the celebrity news. I love you, my babies, and I'll talk to you soon. Talk to you in about 10 minutes. All right, bye.